It can be challenging to deal with diabetes, right? To deal with this situation, you need to know both about the disease and how food affects you. Have you ever thought about whether bananas are good for people with diabetes? We're going to talk about the topic in depth and give you factual information. You might find these helpful as you decide what to eat. Let's figure out what nutrients bananas have, their glycemic index, and the right amount to eat. We'll talk about the pros and cons of a diabetic person eating bananas. You'll also find out some useful suggestions for adding bananas safely to a diet that's good for people with diabetes. Nutritional components of bananas. Bananas are full of nutrients that are good for your health in many ways. Here's a list of the most important nutrients that can be found in bananas. Number 6, sugars and carbs. A medium-sized banana, which weighs about 126 grams, has about 29 grams of carbs. Carbohydrates are important because they give our bodies energy and are a big part of our food. Number 5, amount of sugar. About 15 grams of sugar are in a medium-sized banana, which helps explain why it tastes sweet. People with diabetes need to carefully watch how much sugar they eat, so the sugar amount in bananas should not have an effect on blood sugar levels. Number 4, fiber. Dietary fiber, which the body doesn't break down, helps carbs be digested and absorbed more slowly, which keeps blood sugar levels from rising too quickly. About 3 grams of fiber can be found in a medium-sized banana, but it's important to keep in mind how much sugar is in bananas. Number 3, minerals and vitamins. Vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, vitamin B6, potassium, and manganese are found in large amounts in bananas and are very good for your health. Number 2, the glycemic index and the glycemic load. The glycemic index, GI, of foods tells us how quickly they raise blood sugar. Depending on how ripe they are, bananas have a GI that ranges from 42 to 62. As bananas ripen, their GI goes up because they have more sugar and less tough starch. Number 1, number of calories. About 112 calories are in a medium-sized banana. People with diabetes should think about how many calories are in bananas when they are planning their daily meals. What are the effects of bananas on blood sugar? Because bananas are high in sugar and carbs, they can affect your blood sugar levels, especially if you already have diabetes. There are about 27 grams of carbs and 14 grams of sugar in a medium-sized banana. This can make your blood sugar rise noticeably. However, bananas also have about 3 grams of fiber, which can help keep blood sugar levels steady by taking longer to digest and absorb carbs. Because of this, they might be a good choice if eaten in moderation and with the right foods. The amount of sugar in a banana changes depending on how ripe it is. Greener bananas have less sugar and more resistant starch, so they don't affect your blood sugar as much as riper bananas do. Benefits of eating bananas. People with diabetes should limit the amount of carbs they eat, but they still need to eat good carbs to get energy. Eating healthy carbs is especially important for people with diabetes if they're taking any blood sugar lowering medications, says Lawrence. Bananas are good sources of fiber, vitamin C, potassium, vitamin B6, and manganese. Can insulin work better? When compared to grown bananas, green bananas have more resistant starch and less sugar. A 2019 review in Critical Reviews in Food Science and Nutrition says that resistant starch is a carbohydrate that can't be broken down in the small intestine. It is good for your health in many ways, like making digestion better, lowering cholesterol, and improving gut health. People with metabolic syndrome, such as diabetes, are better able to use insulin when they eat resistant starch. Can help keep blood sugar in check. According to a 2019 study published in Nutrients, the resistant starch in green bananas works like fiber in that it slows down the digestion of carbs and keeps blood sugar from rising too quickly. According to a 2022 article in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences, resistant starch may also help the bacteria in your gut. These bacteria can make insulin work better and help people with diabetes better control their blood sugar. The GI scale also says that bananas are low. The Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health says that bananas that are ripe get a score of 51, while bananas that are greener and less ripe can get as low as 42. If you are a coffee lover and want to know how coffee affects your blood sugar, then our complete video is on this topic. The link to the video is in the description box. Improve your heart health. And if you have diabetes, it's very important to take care of your heart. The National Institutes of Health say that people with diabetes are more likely to get heart disease and have risk factors for heart attack and stroke, such as high cholesterol and blood pressure. The vitamins and minerals in bananas are good for your heart, which is good news. As an example, bananas are a great way to get potassium, which is important for heart health. Heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure are less likely to happen if you eat more potassium. Bananas also have a lot of magnesium, which is linked to lower blood pressure and a lower risk of heart disease and stroke. There are 422 milligrams of potassium, 9% of the daily value, and 32 milligrams of magnesium, 8% of the DVDO in a medium-sized banana, including bananas in a diabetes-friendly diet. If you follow these steps, adding bananas to your diet can help people with diabetes. Choose bananas that are greener and not as ready. They have more resistant starch and less sugar. Eating fewer bananas can also help you eat less sugar. To better control your blood sugar, eat bananas with foods that are high in protein and fat. These foods will slow down the intake of sugar. One way to use a banana is to make a shake with chia or flaxseed. You could also eat it with peanut butter or a handful of nuts. These mixes can help keep your blood sugar level high while still letting you enjoy the sweetness of the bananas. If you want banana supplements instead of eating bananas, then do not worry. The link to the product is in the description box. It can be hard to find foods that are good for people with diabetes, and it's important to know how things like bananas affect your blood sugar. Because they are high in fiber and nutrients, bananas can be a part of your diet, but you should be careful about how much you eat and when to eat them to keep your blood sugar levels in check. They are a flexible addition to a healthy diet because they can help keep glucose absorption stable when eaten with protein and healthy fats. As we learn more about how to effectively manage diabetes, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a comment below.